Perfect.
Right, we got the confirmation that live streaming is on. So I'll begin as Sergeant at Arms for the meeting number 210. Just hold on a second. Yep. Welcome everyone, and those who are watching us at a later point of time on YouTube. Greetings from Gurugram Professional Toastmasters, and you are in the meeting number 210 right now. I request everyone to switch the videos on and keep the audios moderated so that we can have the right atmosphere. In fact, that's our mission statement as well. We provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and, of course, personal growth. To ensure that, here are a few ground rules which are commonly known, but just for the sake of spirit, I'm reiterating them once again. We don't prohibit, but we rather advise and encourage to speak around sex, politics, religion, or other controversial topics in a responsible manner. If at all not sure, it's better to avoid them altogether. Secondly, this virtual medium is the next best thing to physical one. So let's behave as if we are in a physical medium with videos on. Thank you, Nimit. And audios moderated. Do not unmute and speak even subconsciously when there is someone else speaking, not to break their flow, as if we were in a physical meeting. Also, as much as possible, when you are supposed to speak in table topics today, since we don't have prepared speeches today. So in table topics, please speak with videos on and don't worry about it at all, whichever situation, place you are at. It's completely all right. We are in a relaxed atmosphere. Though we are going to speak around the professional workspace today a little bit, but relaxed. This meeting is completely informal in that sense that it is not a part of your formal public space. Lastly, do appreciate or emote as much as possible with these emoticons. Use whichever one you like. In fact, I encourage all of you to sample it right away if you can. So Nimit, Parvez, Randeep, Rashmi, let's show some emoticons. There will be a point of time where Table Topic Master will ask you to switch the videos on and gather for a group selfie. So by the time, grab your cup of tea, coffee, whatever you're doing, and be available. And of course, do speak up when your turn comes. Do not wait for others to raise their hand when the turn comes. Raise your hand in the participation, in the discussion, and make it a contributing meeting and not a passive listener. With that, I invite now to preside over this meeting our presiding officer, the president of the club, a thorough professional, a long-term IT individual. And he is someone who has literally gave the required boost to this club. Our esteemed president and the presiding officer for today, dearest Toastmaster Parvez Azhar. Parvez Azhar, let's have you on the spotlight. Parvez, please unmute and share something in a longer sentence so we can check your audio and video.
So am I audible?
Yes, perfectly. Floor is all yours, sir.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Anant, for introducing me. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. On behalf of the Executive Committee, I warmly welcome all of you to the 210th meeting of Gurugram Professional Toastmasters Club. Toastmasters International exists to empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. Our club is macrocosm of that mission, a safe place to try new speaking styles, refine ideas, and receive constructive feedback that helps us grow. A special warm welcome to our two guests who are here, Rashmi Narula and Sandeep Sharma, who have already introduced and they have also said the reason why they have joined today's meeting. So, all the best to both of you. Now, without further delay, let me hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anant Katyani, who will take us through the theme and guide today's meeting. However, I would like to introduce him. Toastmaster Anant is a District 41 training manager. He is a soft skills trainer, business storyteller, and leadership coach. He is the founder of Kathakari Training Services and runs an NGO, Muktidhara Sansthan, With that, I declare this meeting open. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pervez. As is a generic gesture that we all follow in all the Toastmasters meeting across 147 countries, across 17,000 plus active clubs, we pass over the control with a round of applause for the previous speaker. Thank you so much, Pervez. Good to see you, Sandeep, with video on, and we saw a glimpse of Rashmi as well. Sit comfortably, folks. We are in a small gathering today, and by no means our spirit is smaller. We are rather going to have a much more involving discussion. And discussion today, as a theme that I have brought, is around the celebrations we see around the workplaces, especially around the month of November and December. So, can someone just unmute quickly, respond, mute back again in this manner? Can someone quickly tell me a couple of festivals or occasions or events on which you see the HRs usually decorating the workplaces in our offices? Anyone? Unmute out.
Yeah, Anant,
Yeah.
I can share my experience because October was kind of
Parvez, we'll get into discussion. Just names of the events. Let's list them down from all the
okay.
people.
So okay, so it is Diwali.
Diwali, one.
Then Chhat Puja was there.
Parvez, now don't be greedy, huh? You let others also contribute a little bit. You are making
Yeah.
difficult for others.
Okay.
But thank you so much,
Okay.
Parvez. Diwali and associated festivals like Dashera and Chhat, etc. Okay, that's one. What else? Yes, Sandeep? Christmas, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. The whole offices or even the streets
holiday
outside,
vibes.
parking, everything is like red or white or in that
Yeah.
color combination. Okay. So Nimit, what about you?
Okay, Sankranti and other associated festivals like Baisakhi and the other harvesting festivals, they are often celebrated.
Slightly, yeah, harvesting, yes, but Baisakhi rather falls in April.
Yeah.
So it's Lohri. So Lohri,
Sorry.
Makar Sankranti, Pongal, Bihu across the country. Yes. Rashmi, now you have a difficult task. Okay, which festival is remaining?
Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving celebrations.
Thanksgiving, yes. And
Yeah.
have we seen a recent trend, anyone, including Rashmi, that some offices, not just homes or colonies or societies, some offices as well have started celebrating Halloween?
Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah?
Halloween.
Halloween. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is the time of the year where the weather is decreasing a bit in temperature, and everyone is getting to show off those woolens or those boxed garments which we bring out and we like to flaunt around. And this is a festival where eating tends to increase, right? So our appetite increases, and the special recipes are brought out in the market. This is that time of the year where across the country, from north to south, east to west, everyone engages in a cultural exchange. No wonder a lot of festivals are sandwiched together in this particular time frame of the year. Talking about sandwiching, yeah, this meeting is sandwiched in typically 3 segments. One is the prepared speech segment, where prepared speakers from the club, they tend to give prepared speeches, longer speeches, which are evaluated by a dedicated evaluator. Today, this being that time of the year where we are short on role players, so we thought, okay, let's skip the first and partial of the third segment, which is evaluation altogether. Rather, we will have focused second segment today, which is called table topics, in which there will be a table topic master throwing us those trick or treat kind of candies, topics on which we will speak for 1 to 2 minutes and practice to get over the nerves, to control the nervousness, the butterflies in the stomach. That's what we do as Toastmasters every week, and not just every week, on stage once, maybe twice, maybe, but throughout the week, in the back of our mind, we keep engaging in this practice that what if this were our topic? How would we have handled it? And Moment of Truth is the table topic session today. And the third section is, of course, the evaluation section. Just quickly checking with Sandeep and Rashmi. Have you attended any Toastmasters meeting before?
No, I did not.
First time? Rashmi, what about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, first time. I'm
Stay.
sorry for the delayed response.
No worries. Just wondering, who recommended you? How did you hear about the club?
Actually, one of my LinkedIn friends had told me to join this so that you can come, as you have so many challenges. Like I face couple of challenges while speaking, it's okay, but sometimes it happens that where I need some sort of support and where I got blank. So that's the reason I simply connected with one of my LinkedIn connection through which I got to know this.
Thank you. I do recommend both of you to get in touch with both me, Sandeep, and Parvez on LinkedIn. You can search us by the name. And now that we all have our faces visible right now, Nimit, why don't you take a screenshot? I'm taking one myself here. As a meeting selfie, we'll upload it on our Instagram page as well. And of course, emoticons are in order. So 3, 2, 1. I have taken one in which a rocket is right on my nose, but I will let it slide. All right, folks. Sandeep, yeah, I am still yet to know about you. How did you hear about Toastmasters and why are you here?
So one of my friend, I spoke to one of my friend regarding my challenges in speaking, and she advised me to get in touch with someone who was a part of this Gurugram Toastmasters club. I am not sure whether he's available right now or not. Sorry,
Name of the person?
I totally forgot about it. It's been a year back
Okay.
when I was referred here, and since then I was not able to get enough time to get enrolled here, and yeah, now I am here uh, to improve myself in every manner.
Fantastic. So, as I explained, that there is an evaluation session that's about to happen
Yeah.
after we all speak, and in that evaluation session, though there are a battery of role players who, all of them give a report around our fluency or grammatical accuracy or timings. So today we will have the by default Zoom timer serving us as the timer. We are incorporating technology in that sense. We also have, however, the evaluator in chief today, whose role will be to evaluate all the table topic speakers in brief 30 seconds each, with one commendation, one recommendation each, so that we all have a takeaway alongside in general observations in brief about the entire meeting. So that role, let me acknowledge Toastmaster Parvez Izar, who will be doing that role. Here is Parvez. Parvez, any brief words in addition to what I spoke about your role?
Yeah, I think you have told whatever is required to be told, and I will be evaluating every speaker with respect to what they have talked about on the topic given. And let's see, I wish all the best to all of you, including me.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
because we will not let you slip away as well.
yeah,
Nimit is the table topic master and he
yeah,
will hold everyone accountable. But I
yeah,
think we will have enough scope to have even Nimit be covered as a
yeah,
speaker today.
yeah,
Okay.
everybody.
So before we invite Nimit, here is a quick conversation around the theme, very brief one, and that is about uh, what typically happens in these celebrations in the workplaces. Okay, one is part decoration, where yeah, even I have been in that elusive team of Rangoli makers once upon a time. Yes, I have been there. Anyone of you has been in Rangoli making and all? Decoration, part of decoration team? No? In offices? Okay, fantastic. Then what other activities are there? Time in the reverse order, maybe. I will start with Rashmi and go all the way to Parvez. Rashmi, quick, one sentence. What other activities?
Team, yeah, in our organization, team set up some like first we receive a flyers from the HR and they set up some stalls so that
Okay, what kind of stalls?
stalls it. Uh, they just prepare dishes from their cultures. So
Wow,
we celebrate diversity as well. Yeah.
brilliant, brilliant. And workplaces don't typically mean IT offices or banks, etc. Workplaces are also government offices, schools, colleges, NGOs. In fact, as Parvez introduced, I'm a part of an NGO which has
Okay.
just set up a tailoring center, tailoring training center, and we are in the process of making those handmade bags stitched by machines. and
That's
goodies
nice.
and items. So we are right now in talks with some corporations, some MNCs where our friends work in HR, etc. Probably one of these days you can find me and my staff over there on these stalls in your offices. Who knows?
Sure.
All right, Nimit, your turn. What other activities?
So, other activities are like
Wait, Sandeep. First Nimit,
okay,
then Sandeep.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, so we have seen the entire office decorated, and the HRs coming up with various initiatives like cubicle decoration and ethnic day. Ethnic day is something which is celebrated all across the industries. Yeah, so where the last working day before the main holiday, public holiday, we come dressed up and click selfies, and then we try to look different than what we usually are, and hope to see that the HR recognizes and gives us some mug or something.
Yeah, the most coveted prize of the year, and that is employee of
Coffee
the
mug.
coffee mug. Yeah, but I think these small wins, these small gestures, do work on a fresher level to some extent. Yeah, when you are at Nimit's experience level and you have tens of things in your mind, you are not easily persuaded by that one day of celebration, right? Okay. What about Sandeep? Sandeep?
One of the thing is celebration. For an example, in Christmas, we did celebrate Secret Santa and all.
Oh yes, Secret Santa. And did you win a good gift from your Secret Santa?
Yes, it depends. I mean, whatever my other person is asking, and we just receive a slip regarding the same that this is your person, and these are the 3 or 4 categories of gift he or she may want. So you can
If
pick
you are
any of them.
comfortable, maybe ask you, because it is kind of curious. Maybe ask you, what did you gift and what did you receive as a gift?
So once upon a time, I received a zipper, and twice I gave a book to 2 members, and once chocolates.
Books are by far the best gift I could ever think of. If
Yeah,
if my wife allows, then even in weddings, either a plant or a book. These are my by default gifts. But wife,
true.
give me elbow. That don't get us embarrassed over there. All right. I think right now Parvez is the only one left. Parvez, how about you? You're on mute, sir.
Anant, a lot of activities are planned in the month of October, November, and December, because if Diwali is falling in October, then Diwali celebration is done in a big way. And since I have joined the organization, cultural activity and dress competition and a lot of different games are being conducted. Cultural, where singing, some poetry and all those people recite. But singing is something which I have a lot of interest in. And because of that, people who were in the organization who never sang before now have become good singers, I will say. So, so
Any
that,
particular song that you would like to, sing just 2 lines for us that you sang the other day in office?
okay. Since I sing most of the time Rafi Saab and Kishore Da, so एक अजनबी हसीना से यूं मुलाकात हो गई, फिर क्या हुआ ये ना पूछो, कुछ ऐसी बात हो गई.
Wow, sir.
So,
Brilliant.
so there are a lot of songs. So just I have on your request I have
You are
sang.
you are
So
life of a party when karaoke is there, right?
yeah. So Diwali is a festival where entire organization, HR and different departments, we do Rangoli and all those things, and there are prizes which are being given to the winners, and it is really a very very joyful moment, I will say. And the second incident where we are organizing such events are 25th of December. Before that, maybe one day or 2 days before, whichever day people decide. So a lot of activities are being done, and UFlex is well known for that because that is an organization where people are really very, very, live, and they participate in a big way.
Thank you, Parvez. I distinctly recall in a Secret Santa, once upon a time, I think 12 years ago, when I was in Infosys Bangalore, um, I was given a choice to give a gift, and 90% of the time was spent on finding out the identity of that person
Yeah.
who was giving me the gift, and 10% of the time to decide what gift I will give to the designated person.
Yeah.
Yeah, happens, right? And once upon a time, when we played the cubicle decoration, like Nimit spoke about, uh, we won actually the best cubicle decoration, because in our cubicle, we had four different, corners with four different people from four different parts of the country. So we had literally Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha. So we made four different distinct geographical features in that fashion, in that color coding. We decorated the cubicle. Somehow it clicked. So I have a very fond memory of those, especially relevant because 2017 onwards, I've quit the corporate world and I'm being a freelance trainer. I have my own training agency, but it's a lone wolf kind of trajectory. So whenever I go to any office on the pretext of Toastmasters meeting, I particularly make it a point that if it is falling on a particular day when there is a celebration, an event, etc., going on, that's perhaps the best day. I say immediately yes to those days for visiting any contest or anything else. Well, talking about challenges and contests, we have our current District 41 manager right now on a mission to train and provide training opportunities from the internationally reputed speakers. Toastmaster Nimit Mittal, who is right now going with a single focus, single goal to produce the next world champion, or at least the next championship finalist at international level from District 41. He is the person to be in touch if you really want to upskill this year from the collective power of the community. Nimit, along with that responsibility, you are also responsible for giving us a sweet, short topic to speak upon. So without further ado, let us invite this illustrious gentleman, the pride of Gurugram Professional Toastmaster, Toastmaster Nimit Mittal, as table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters of the Day. And indeed, I am the TTM. Someone has renamed me as TTM, and I just realized that I am the TTM for the meeting. Someone perhaps thought that I would be able to take it up, although I am not prepared, but that's okay. I will take it in my stride and pull some topics either related to theme or to the related to the workplaces where I'm sure you will be able to relate. And let us speak on those topics for 1 to 2 minutes, express ourselves. Like Anand said in the very beginning, don't think too much, just go with the flow and enjoy today. Today, here we are here to learn, and let us see if we are able to do an improv, able to speak on a topic just given to you and you just speak it out. Are we all ready for this challenge? Thank you. So for the benefit of Sandeep and Rashmi, I'll start with Parvez, just to give you a demonstration of how it looks like. It will also be a demonstration of how the timing device looks like. So I request you, Anand, to switch on the timing device while I speak about the timings of this speeches. You have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute. Yeah, so on your right hand corner of your Zoom screen, you will see a timer window, which will be like a stopwatch. You have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute, and beyond that, you can speak up to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, try to be succinct and close your speech within 2 minutes 30 seconds to qualify on the basis of time. In between, we usually indicate a 1.5 minute and 2 minute with yellow and red cards. I'm not sure if it is possible today, but you will see the exact time for sure, and you can plan your delivery accordingly. Any questions from anyone?
Just one extra information. The timing will have something like a timer going on like this. However, at the end of exact 2 minutes, you still have 30 seconds. And at the end of 2 minutes, you will get an audible signal. So that audio signal will be like tick, tick. With that signal, you will have 30 more seconds counter running in the positive direction. So you have minimum 1 minute and maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds to speak.
Right then. So it's a decreasing timing. So from 2 to 0. So just be mindful of that. But then, yes, there would be 30-second grace period. Beyond that, that would be totally on your discretion. Right then. Are we ready, Parvez?
Yes.
Toastmaster Parvez. My favorite memory of an office celebration. My favorite memory of an office celebration, Parvez.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nimit, for giving me this wonderful topic. My favorite moment in my office celebration. I can recall when I joined Uflex Limited 6.5 years back, and it was having a very different environment where people were not informal in occasions like Diwali festival or any kind of celebration. So I was the one who started that, and that was the first time a CEO level person was holding a mic for singing a song. It was giving a kind of a lot of surprises to people in the company, and everybody was curiously watching at me that what I'm going to do. So it was an English song which I sang in front of everyone because that was the favorite song of my daughter, and that was giving me a lot of interest in singing that particular song. So when I started singing, it gave a lot of encouragement to other people to come forward and participate in the occasion at that time. So that was something which I can remember that it gave a lot of encouragement, enthusiasm, and courage to come forward and participate actively in the celebration which was going on that time. It was Diwali occasion basically, and a lot of celebration was being done that time. So it was very unusual because the person who was before me was very tough guy, and people used to be scared of him. And I replaced that person. He was very simple, kind, and friendly with everyone. So, so that was what I can remember. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Parvez. We keep accumulating these memories and keep reliving them as and when these festivals come back, or as and when any table topics master ask you for such stories. Great, Parvez. It's everyone, I'm sure, would be able to relate to him and bring those collections of memories in your own mind while Parvez was speaking. And that is the idea of a public speech as well. Right then, now that we know as to how to go about this exercise, let us have Sandeep Sharma. Okay, Rashmi next. Rashmi is on spotlight already. Are you ready, Rashmi? Can we have a quick audio video check? Your camera is
Sure.
stable.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. That's
Thank
perfect.
you. Rashmi Narula, my secret Santa for life. My secret Santa for life, Rashmi Narula.
So first of all, I would like to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. And second, I would also like to say thanks for giving that encouraging speech so that we can enjoy and while discussing any of the topic. And regarding Secret Santa, I do remember like last year I participated in this event where I also got a list of things which I can like in our organization. There is a budget limit, and there is a gift which you can send to your Secret Santa, and that was a great fun because when you do something good for others, it always makes you feel good, and that's a feel good factor. And along with that, as holiday vibes are always good to have and give you a lot of fun and that's it.
Yeah,
I'm
go on.
not
It's okay.
getting
Continue on the topic. Who's your secret Santa for life?
for life. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe I didn't.
no problem.
Secret Santa for my life is my mother. She's the one who always like there with me to give these solutions whenever I get stuck. And even I can share all of the things, all of my life chaoses with her, and I always get solutions and a right solution at the right time that make a huge difference. And I always rely on her, and I always believe it's without her I cannot do things. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, and shout out to all the mothers out there. Why not? Because they are indeed a secret Santa for all of us. Even if we don't know what we need, still they know
Still,
what
she
we need.
understands, right?
We even don't demand, and yet that's there in front of us. Thank you, Rashmi, for that lovely take and that courageous take, because you could speak the entire time. Next, we'll have, how about Sandeep?
Yeah.
Sandeep Sharma, an office recognition you will never forget. An office recognition you will never forget, Sandeep Sharma.
Thank you, Nimit, for giving me this opportunity to speak and for this topic. In terms of recognition, I would say when I was working in United Health Group about 7 or 8 years back, it's before COVID, I'm talking about. I received Star of the Month award and Gold Award at the same time, and that was one of the key awards for my life because I did receive multiple awards afterwards and before those awards, but they did take a special place in my heart because at that time I gave my best in my projects. I gave my extended time in delivering the ask of the project and understanding the requirement of the clients and not even project even after delivering the product, giving the after service of the product to the customer and not customer, actually, it was the end user. So when I received those awards, I had a word with my wife, I had a word with my in-laws and my family, and I told them that I received this award, and they told me that yeah, do you you earned it. It's not like I got it, I earned it. So yeah, it was very special for me getting those two awards together at that point of a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep. And indeed, the recognitions which we earn are best savored and for long time. And I hope you continue to bring laurels to your company and to yourself uh, in future as well. For the last topic of this round, perhaps, is for Anand.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Anand. Divided by work, united by good times. Divided by work, united by good times. Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Nimit. I think you are taking a tagline of a brand which used to make a lot of noise in Bangalore, the city where you are living right now, once upon a time. However, in my experience, when I was in Bangalore, I was in a part of the city which is called Electronic City, which is like farther from Bangalore airport and closer to Chennai airport. So in that place, this particular tagline, united by work, divided by work, united by the fun times. That fun time never came in my 4 years in Infosys. It was constantly making plan for Monday to Friday about how we will spend our weekend. Saturday, we'll go for coaching classes for MBA. Saturday evening, direct from coaching classes to the UB City or whatever IPL match going on. Sunday morning, we'll wake up late. Sunday evening, we'll go for a movie. And guess what? By Sunday night, we were reminiscing, where did the weekend go? Nothing happened. No outing, nothing. Even coaching class, we didn't wake up in time. Because at that point of time, the traveling, the commuting was a nightmare. Imagine it was around 10 to 12 years ago. What happens today? I'm not sure if the traffic situation is any better right now. As Nimit gives me a thumbs down on that note, I believe the line should be reversed. Divided by our plans, but united by the corporate slavery. That is the only constant in Bangaloreans' life. That plus traffic plus taxes. I think these are the only constant truth in a Bangalorean's life. I was so glad that I was in Bangalore around the time when there used to be a slight drizzle around 4 p.m. in the evening, and the city was truly the city of gardens. Today, I'm not sure. I'm happily in my own hometown, a small town in Rajasthan, a village from where I'm traveling around different parts of the northern India. But I'm happy where I am right now. Nimit, Bangalore, enjoy yourself. I'm fine where I am. I'm united and divided by my own hassles over here, but I'm happy. Over to you, Nimit.
Thank you, Anand. Yes, there has been a drastic shift in Bangalore, but then the very fact that whenever we get an opportunity to spend some good time with our corporate friends, be it in terms of any festivals or getting a break or even a small coffee break, which we can just squeeze in, just makes us relaxed and gets help us know each other. At times it is very difficult, and then we just get together to work on our work, responsibilities, and projects. But wherever possible, let us try to bring in those good times, informal times, and just relax and let it go. That concludes the first round of table topics. Thank you everyone for participation. I'll hand it over to the Toastmaster today for the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you so much, Nimit, for giving us topics to ponder about, to think upon. And before we get into a slight discussion about the theme today and the evaluation afterwards, how about I launch a quick poll for you? Yes, there is one more guest, Iram H. Iram, can you come on can you come on video, please? I would love to have a topic for you as well. Hello, Iram. Quickly, a bit about yourself before we begin. Which club or where are you from? And how did you hear about Toastmasters?
Actually, I just received a message over the WhatsApp group that there are several topics going on. And my home club is in Pakistan. It's Venice Club. But right now I'm not an active member, so I just participate in the table topics to continue my passion towards the public speaking.
No worries. I
that's
have a topic master who would love to give you a topic. The timing will be started something like this on top of the corner. You have 2 minutes plus 30 more seconds after that. Nimit, do you have one more topic for our guests who just joined in time?
Yeah, I always have topics up my sleeve, although it is a half sleeve today, but yet, yes, I still have one. And it goes like this, Aram. A lot can happen over coffee. A lot can happen over coffee, Aram.
Thank you so much, table topic master. A lot can happen at coffee, right? From my perspective, yes, whenever you have a coffee time, you have a lot of the things which can happen together. You can have a gossip with your friends, you can have a gossip with your colleagues, or everything, whatever you would like to discuss. Because this is the best time to refresh your energy. This is the best time to refresh your mood, to remove all the frustrations, whatever you have in your mind. you really need to think and select your peers in a much better way, where you can share your thoughts, where you can share your memories, and remove all the negative energy. That's the best time to gain the energy. That's the best time to refresh yourself and power up your mood so that you can remove the frustrations and you can focus on your positive attitudes and positive work together. Your friends are the best friends in the world where you can share your thoughts. If you can't share your thoughts in front of them, I think you need to re energize or you need to reselect your friendship circle together. So you must enjoy that time. You must enjoy the coffee time. You must enjoy the together a relationship with your friend so that you can heal yourself. You do not need a consultation. You do not need to visit a psychiatrist because your friends or your circle need to be there every time to share your memories, your thoughts, and everything, whatever you would like to discuss. There's the best time to heal yourself, and there's the best time to enhance your relationship and activate yourself. Because the coffee time is not only a time to engage someone with only on a coffee, but of course to enhance your relationship, to strengthen the relationship, and to come out of all the negative energies and vibrate your mood towards the positive thoughts and attitudes. Thank you, and back to the table topic master.
Thank you, Aram. I will take it from here. You also spoke around exactly the given time, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And all 5 speakers today, I'm sure, including Parvez, who will evaluate himself as well later on, we have done a commendable job. The timings are already posted in the chats. And we have a quick activity of voting as well. So here is a poll. You have to choose the best table topic speaker, and you can vote for yourself as well. So while you do that quickly, I will also do that on my screen. All right, I have made up my mind. You also make up yours. While that poll goes on, here is a quick reality check, or rather a reflection. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt out of place, like a fish out of water, when there was an office celebration going on, but you did not feel like belonging over there? Or you didn't feel that anything was being done with the right intentions, or the heart of the organizers in place? Like, it was not just a formality, it was supposed to be something out of passion, but it felt like a kind of cosmetic effect, nothing which was involving or inclusive. Have you ever felt that? Because I did so just checking. Have you ever felt like that? Ever? I'm sure Parvez never had to feel that. But Nimit, how about you? In notice period, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah. How about you, Sandeep, Rashmi, Iram?
Yes, I felt the same too.
Was it also in the notice period?
No, that was not is no that's not in notice period. It happened about 10 years back when I was in Aeon Hewitt, which is Wipro nowadays.
Oh, I was not aware of that. Aeon White got acquired by Wipro.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. My experience with the same happened. I will not name the organization over here, but it was a brief stint of around 3-4 months. And at that point of time, I was kind of making a decision whether to continue in the company, which just gave me a brilliant hike, like 70% hike from the previous package. And very soon, I'm sure, not 100%, but there was a good enough chance that I would have got an on-site for Europe as well, Netherlands in particular. The client was Netherlands based. And in parallel, there was an MBA opportunity. It was already 3.5 years in the MBA preparation. So it was now or never. And I chose the latter, partially also because the company where I was in, there was one HR who was taking care of around 200 employees or 300 employees under them. And I met her 4 times in a single day. And every time she could not even recognize me or the conversation we had earlier, because she was so overworked. And just a second. Bhai sahab, wait kar lo. So it gave me a reality check. All right, I'm just another number in the Excel file. I'm just another brick in the wall, as is the popular song. So I didn't want to be part of an atmosphere where I was challenged for finding my own identity. I got my decision made up that evening itself, and I put my paper in. And years later, and the true story, years later, my immediate manager who tried to persuade me at that point of time, and he was a brilliant guy, Mr. Sunil. I met him during my first year in MBA. After first year was over, and we were up for our internship, coming to Bangalore again. I met him at the airport, and we were in the same flight. And during that transition period, we met over there, and I had this conversation again. And even though he was working in the same company, he actually appreciated and said, "You made the right decision. You listen to your heart." So today's conversation, this theme, I will like to stop at this note again. Among all the celebrations going around us, let us always listen to two things: the voice of reason in the head and the voice of feeling in our heart. These two are the only voices that we have to hear, and if they are not in the sync together, maybe there is something wrong with the way we are perceiving things. But if both of them are saying one thing and we rather choose to listen to something else, maybe that's the reality check we need behind the corporate politics, behind the corporate equations, masked behind these celebrations. Celebrate truly with the people you appreciate and you find valuable, and celebrate where all you can. You don't need a particular day to celebrate it in office or in society. Every day is a day of celebration where you know that you are with genuine people, you are with people who really, really want to see you grow. I am truly sitting right now on this Sunday morning, all decked up with the mics, etc., in place, because I'm surrounded by 5 people who genuinely want me to excel. Be it Parvez, be it Sandeep, be it Nimit, be it Rashmi, be it even Iram. And I want the same for you as well. Toastmasters is that kind of platform. On that note, I will hand over now to our evaluator in chief, who will evaluate all the 5 table topic speakers. Timings are already posted. Over to you, Parvez.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anant. I was the first speaker, but I will not like to speak about myself. Maybe Toastmaster Anant can speak about me. So the second speaker was Rashmi Narula. The topic was very interesting, my secret Santa of life. The speaker was very confident while speaking. She was using good English, good gesture. Um, English was really, really fabulous, I will say. Um, Overall, I saw that the speaker was initially a little bit deviated from the topic, but later she was brought back on the track by some hints given by Toastmaster Nimit. That was a very fabulous job Toastmaster Nimit has done with Rashmi. The only suggestion is the eye contact while speaking. She was not making the eye contact properly. She was looking at some angle. I don't know where she was looking at, but that was the only thing. And she missed in the beginning. There was a slight slip in the ideas train of thoughts. That was the only area where she has to work. But overall, I feel that she was pretty good in her language and delivery. Now, the next speaker was Sandeep Sharma. Again, the topic was interesting, that office recognition he spoke, which he never forget. That was the topic given. He has started very well, and he mentioned about the award which he received, for which he was appreciated by relatives and many more people. It was quite interesting to know about the achievement what he had got that time. The only thing I will recommend, because possibly he just touched the time of completion, I will say. Rather, he should have spoken a little bit more. Otherwise, it was perfect. I think very good pronunciation, nice delivery, eye contact was proper, looking very confident. So everything was fine. Only the speech length was a little bit short. That is where you had to work, Sandeep. Otherwise, it was perfect. Toastmaster Anant is undoubtedly the next speaker was Toastmaster Anant, and he spoke very well. It is needless to say that how good he is in his speech. He is very confident. His language, his flow, his everything, whatever the way he speak, it is really worth listening and to learn and improve ourselves from Toastmaster Anand, because I always try to listen every word which he speaks and the way he delivers. It is really worth learning from him. So it was very, very good. The last speaker who came just in time, kind of thing, because we have just finished the table topic session, and Toastmaster Aram just made her entry at that moment. She was considered as the sixth speaker. A lot can happen over coffee. Toastmaster Aram, I find you as a very, very good speaker. Possibly you are used to giving or participating in table topics because the way you spoke with confidence and with the kind of benefit that you have highlighted, what can be achieved, the positive things over coffee. It was amazing because that is what for which people normally sit together and they discuss and try to make relation, try to solve the problems. A lot of difficult problems can be solved, which you have already highlighted. And this is the moment where you can get away with the negative feelings if you have anyone in your mind or in the mind of the other. So it is a very good moment in environment atmosphere which is being created over coffee, and it makes people feel that they are not in any kind of a negative situation. Rather, everything becomes positive, and a lot of difficult things start getting changed and that transition starts taking place from that negative to positive, even if the negative is there. So I saw you speaking with confidence, with proper eye contact, and proper thought was flowing properly, and you were able to deliver the things very well. So I really appreciate Aram. Possibly you have come for the first time, like Rashmi and Sandeep, but it was very, very perfect way of delivering. You have completed your time also, so everything was fine. So thank you very much, and I can request Toastmaster Anant to speak a little bit about my speech. But, so I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Anant.
Thank you so much, Parvez. Of course, you were the first one to speak, and first one is always the toughest job. I call this quality as being a pioneer. So your speech was a pioneer speech today. And of course, the only challenge, if not nitpicking, I can give you is that try to end on with a moral of the story or a lesson to take away for the listeners. Maybe try to close back on the circular loop with the topic itself. Maybe that will complete the whole structure of the packaging of the speech. Regardless, it was a speech which really gave the confidence to the upcoming speakers. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, the one final opportunity before we bring the presiding officer back again to take audience feedback, here is something for you to contribute. What would you like to change or add in the offices where you are currently in the terms of office celebrations? What addition or change you would like to make to a process, kind of organizing, or any particular event would you like to do in your current offices when the moment of celebration comes? Who would like to pitch first? Because I don't work in any office, so not my cup of tea. It's all about you guys. So Nimit, of course, Nimit. Yes, Nimit.
Yeah, I'm filled up with so many suggestions.
Go on.
But one thing which I feel, just like one of the topic also I gave, is that these festivals or celebrations bring people together. And if we see this from an organizational point of view, uh, it is an opportunity for a team building exercise itself. So why not, instead of having some few volunteers organize the event and take part in the events or any celebrations, or any sort of contest which the HR is running, why not have it at all levels, so that even the leadership, the management, they all come together, address the gathering, address the teams, they all join in the bandwagon, and that would really help uh, on both sides, from work perspective and from the overall. And that way, there will be a much better participation, and it will also help in building that work relationship. That's
Absolutely,
everything I
Nimit. Absolutely, Nimit. I will perhaps give a contrarian point of view, not to yours, but to overall process that we see. These workplace celebrations are not just engaging in MNCs, where hundreds or thousands of employees are there in one shift in one office. My wife works right now, again, after an MNC, came back to my hometown in Alwar in Rajasthan, and works at a so-called Lala company. It's a small-scale firm. It's a construction specialist firm where she is a design engineer, one of the senior most staff, given her tenure already. But when there is Deepavali or Vishwakarma Jayanti, tools or the artisans, so they worship Vishwakarma. So this is a major festival, half-day holiday as well in their offices. At that point of time, there is a puja. And the person who does the first puja is not the boss, not the CEO. It's the leader of the team, which is in the foundry shop, which literally make the material, which designers or salespeople, etc., they get finalized. The team which does deal with cement and concrete and steel, they are the ones to do that first puja. In fact, across all levels, as Nimit said, across all levels, they make the rangolis together, they play fun games together. Sometimes my wife likes to pitch in and say, I will be the game master there. Mr. Husband, you simply give me, WhatsApp me some games because you are so-called, team building trainer, etc. So I gave her some easy card games or cup games that all of them love to play. I find that much more engaging because from the boss to the freshest fresher is involved in that activity, perhaps given the scale. But Nimit, point very well taken. All the staff, if across levels, are in these activities together, perhaps that makes these events truly engaging and stand out. Yes. Sandeep, Rashmi, any changes or contribution you would like to suggest?
I can talk about one thing. What happens is, whenever I've been in my previous all of previous organizations where I've been working, many celebration happen outside Gurgaon, which is I'm living in Delhi. For me, Gurgaon is already very far, and any celebration happening way beyond Gurgaon, that is way far for me, and even for multiple people who resides in Delhi. So I guess that is one of the change which I can talk about. That if we should celebrate in a neutral manner, in a neutral place where everyone come, where I won't feel heavy going there, because driving in Delhi NCR, it's very heavy, it's very hectic. So that is one change which I can talk about right now.
Yeah, man, truly. I hear your pain, and especially in the weather right now, or in the winters when the peak festivals are there, celebrations are there, given that the condition of fog on the road, it's not safe as well. So
True.
there are offices who come to Neemrana, the Japanese zone, or even all the way till Alwar in Sariska Tiger Forest, which is 15 kilometers from my house. So
Okay.
all these ways, people come to farmhouses, to resorts, etc. But I understand people who have families, small kids at home, or old parents. It's not for everyone. So I wish companies hear to your viewpoint and have something in a nearby resort or location in Delhi itself, and not look at the cost, but look at the happiness index of the employees. Yep. Rashmi, how about you?
As Nimit and Sandeep mentioned that festival bring closer, and we should have good time together. But we like in our organization, I believe all the parties happen in nights at night. So these things are difficult for females as well, because if we plan in days or so we all can also participate. Otherwise, most of the time we have to come up with an excuse that sorry we cannot. So
Absolutely, yes, yes, and yes, because this point can only come from a female. I'm sure Nimit, Sandeep, Parvez, we can think of many different ideas, but it's empathy. So the one who goes through it all only can make these suggestions. So Rashmi, point very, very, very well taken. It's not just about the inconvenience of time, the place, the ambience. It's also the way back home, where family is worried or parents are worried. So
safety, security, and all other factors are there, which being a female, we have to take care of it.
100% true on that note. Now I have before I speak, I will take one suggestion from Parvez as well, and then Iram. Parvez, any suggestions?
Okay, Anant, suggestions could be many, but one I would like to highlight that normally we do celebration when we are achieving something. I think even if we don't achieve sometimes, we should also celebrate.
Yes.
And at that time, it will create a positive environment among the people. And even if we fail, so those failures are also to be celebrated. And we should make people understand that how we can further improve upon. And so this is what is in my mind. Apart from that, other during festival that we are celebrating a lot, where every level of people are involved in the celebration. Unfortunately, this Diwali I was not in India because I was in Hong Kong and other places. So unfortunately, I was not there. So, but people did the celebration even in my absence, because they said that even if I'm not there, do the same what we used to do and do it further better, I will say. But it should be also when we are not doing well, that time also we should celebrate and make people feel that you have the potential, you have the capacity, you can do better.
True that, Parvez bhai.
Yeah.
In fact, I was just reading this interesting perspective on Quora, or I guess Reddit, where I believe around this Deepavali, employees across the country became so much vocal on the social media that, hey, our company is giving this gift or our company is giving that, sweet box, and everyone was comparing. And companies were caught unaware that employees can perhaps make or break their reputation on this silly point on social media with hundreds or thousands of netizens. And an interesting perspective came from one of the payment firms, payment gateway firms. I will not name again, but the name has Pay, so you can make a wild guess. The perspective was that a company which spends so much on sponsoring Team India cricket jersey, or become a advertiser in IPL, and can have 20 or 40 thousands of spend in the marketing budget, how is it so measly when it comes to giving employees that Deepavali sweet box, which is not even of 150 rupees worth? It has like what, son papdi or equivalents. So the interesting perspective came that if you give this responsibility to marketing team, you will have an amazing experience. But unfortunately, companies give these responsibilities to admin department, whose only job is to cut costs. The cost cutting is the biggest factor why some companies, their celebrations in office feels like truly a celebration of employees, their contributions, or the organization's brand, while in some companies, even though it looks like decorations and all of these, but employees don't truly feel like a part of this celebration, because for them it's like what, tea and samosa, maybe a cake cutting, maybe something that could have been an email, maybe it's uh, an extra day of weekend or late night work as a headache afterwards because they lost that productive time. So they don't feel like really being a part of it. My only suggestion to all the MNCs is, do not go by what you would like to do. Ask your employees what they would like to have. Perhaps they would like that appreciation simply being maybe a certificate, maybe a mention on your social media page, maybe an email to the entire workforce on behalf of that team, maybe um, a gift coupon. maybe something that will cost much lesser than decorating the entire office and then having employees who are there by force, not by choice. So think about all of that. If anyone listens to this conversation, or as we amplify these conversations outside, on that note, let us wish each other the very best of us to celebrate these events in office in the coming days, because we can't escape them. We have to be there because our boss will say so. So we have to be there. But let's make it productive. Let's make it engaging and entertaining. On that note, let me invite our presiding officer back again to take audience feedback as well as announce the best speaker of today's morning. Over to you, Parvez.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Anand. I really appreciate the way you have conducted such an engaging and well-organized session. A big round of applause to Toastmaster Anand. Also, a big round of applause to Toastmaster Nimit for choosing so beautiful topics and given to all the speakers. So again, kudos to him. And kudos to all the speakers and evaluators, I will say, because I was there and Toastmaster Anand was also there. And our guest, of course, because some of them have joined for the first time. Sandeep, Rashmi, Aram. So I really thank all of you for coming today and becoming a part of today's meeting. I request all of you to give your feedback one by one about today's meeting. So I will start with guest Sandeep. Guest Sandeep, please tell us about your viewpoint and feedback for today's meeting.
So the thing is, this is very first meeting for me, and I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot, and when everyone was speaking, I was learning from everyone. Either it is a sentence or a word or a vocabulary, or how to use multiple words together. So I was learning a lot. So if you ask me for the feedback, all I have is a positive feedback that it's all about learning, and I have learned a lot. So I do not have any negative feedback. But yeah, later on, after a year, when I'm also in speaking and understanding each and everything, I guess at that time I can give the proper feedback.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guest Sandeep. May I request guest Rashmi to give her feedback?
Sure. So being like, as I've joined for the very first time, I would say it's quite engaging, as I was like, when I got to know with one of my friends, I was like, I'm not sure what is going to be happen, because she was like, she told me like, it would help me in every other manner, like where I face some challenge when any topic given right away, how would I able to frame or make it up. So by being a part of this session today, I really felt confident, and I at the end of this session, I would say yes, I would able to overcome my challenges.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, guest Rashmi. Now I request guest Iram to speak about today's meeting.
Thank you. I joined very first time, and of course at an 11th hour. So the best part was I got a chance to appear and to participate in the table topic. And besides having less number of the participants, I didn't feel that there are the less participants. It was like more than 100 participants in this meeting, and because the rhythm, the system, and everything was quite up to date, and everything was following a sequence as well. So there was no wastage of time. And I found so many speakers over here who are very fluent. And as Rashmi said, yes, it definitely helps you to think on your feet. Whenever the questions all of a sudden comes in front of you in your professional life, in your personal life even, so you actually deal with this kind of the stuff, that how to tackle such type of the challenges. So table topics is one of the crucial role that plays in your life. It helps you to think on your feet all of a sudden and to respond to the people accordingly. And that's the reason that I joined this call and this meeting after a long time, because I was feeling in my professional life that yes, I am lacking in this area and I can't respond abruptly. So that's the reason to join over here. And luckily, the entire meeting was really wonderful. A majority were quite fluent and they were like speaking. So everything was quite well, and I don't have any suggestions for you guys. I hope I will definitely meet you soon in the next meeting as well. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, guest Iram, for your valuable feedback. So today there was a table topic where each one of us have participated, and I'm very glad to announce the winner's name. It is none other than guest Iram.
Congratulations, Iram.
Thank you.
And of course, you can search us by the name Gurugram Professional Toastmasters on YouTube and watch your video as you spoke today. It is being live telecasted.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And this brings to the end of today's session meeting. If Toastmaster Anand or Toastmaster Nimit want to say something, you are most welcome.
I guess we are cool, sir. In the coming weeks, we will have an education session on how to attempt table topics much more confidently using some specific techniques. So do join our next meeting where Nimit will cover that as the training manager of the entire district. And do attempt the table topics along with that session in our next week as well. With that, I will stop the live